I left it all out there. I wrestled with all my heart this whole tournament. All those last matches, especially for that one was for my coaches and my family. Sport means everything to me. It's helped me become the man I am today, and it's going to continue to help me grow. As anyone that's ever helped me out in the sport, can't thank them enough.
Your only two losses in the tournament coming to Shea Ruffridge or Pocahontas area. What was the difference in those?
He was doing good. He's a great opponent. He's a stud. He was getting to his offense. He was neutralizing me. I couldn't get on. I couldn't get to mine. But those are the type of matches I like. I like the hard ones. People that push me. A loss is a loss. It's just how you look at it.
Then you got into your placement match, wrestling for 5th and 6th. You're able to win. Well, what was working for you in that match?
I'm just getting my offense. Kept thinking to myself, you got to leave it all out there. It's the last match in your high school career. Don't come off the mat and think that you could have done more or you wish you would have. So, I'm satisfied with how I did.
Look back at your career, pretty well achieved. Runner-up finish last year. You get 5th this year. Been to state multiple times. Well, what's the one thing you're going to remember the most when you look back at your career at Atlantic?
Wrestling with all my teammates and my coaches. Like I said, I can't thank them enough. I'm always going to remember these guys. Coach Duff, Coach Weber, Coach Schwanke, Coach Roller, Coach Swanson, Coach Smith, all of them. I remember every single one of them and all the lessons that they taught me.
You guys have been really loaded in the lower weights all year with you and Cole and Chase. What's that been like in the mat room with those guys? And you could probably say they've made all you guys better.
Yeah, no, it's been fun. They push me. I've pushed them. I can't thank my partners enough. Both of them are great kids. I look to them, being on high on the medal stand next year. They both have a lot of talent. Chase McLaren's only a sophomore. Possibly, the best wrestler to come through Atlantic in that kid.
I saw at the end of the match, you and Coach Duff kind of, sharing a moment there, being your last match. What was said there, and what do you have to say about Coach Duff?
He's a great man. He always looks out for the best interest in all of his wrestlers. Always looking to teach them, new things, and not only about wrestling but about life and how to grow into a young man and transition out of high school into college into your regular day life. He teaches a lot of lessons, and he just told me, have a lot more wrestling left in me. Use it as an avenue for college and later on in life to help me get me through things.
You mentioned maybe using wrestling later on in life. Is there anything so far that looks like it could be coming up for you in the future?
I'm just gonna go up, enjoy this with my family. Kind of sit down and think about my career, and then I'll make my college decision on where I'm going to wrestle next.
Thanks, buddy. It's been fun covering you. Best of luck wherever you go.
Carter, how important was it, regardless of the color of the medal, just to finish your career with a victory?
It was really important to me. My brother, went out on a victory for him. Darian went out on a victory. So I just told myself, it's my last match, and like I said, I don't want to, I didn't want to leave the mat and say, oh, I wish I would have done that. I could have done that. I just wanted to go out there and get a victory and end my career on a high note.
If someone had told you before all this started that it was going to end this way, that you were going to get to a state title as a junior and not make it back as a senior, would you still have signed up and gone through everything you've gone through?
You're right. I've learned a lot of lessons this year. There's been its ups, there's been its downs. Obviously, this tournament was a tough tournament for me this year. I didn't make it back. I didn't reach my goals, but my season wasn't a failure. I'm not a failure. I wrestled my butt off. I left everything out on the mat. Every single match, I wrestled it like it was my last, whether I came out on top or I didn't. And, that's all I can say is I'm proud of how I did, and I have nothing to hang my head on because I'm not ashamed of how I wrestled. I wrestled with all my heart.
How did you find I guess maybe call it courage, when you have title hopes all year and you lose the very first match. I suppose you could have mentally checked out at that point and gone 0-2 and called it a career. Well, what did you find inside to keep going?
I'm mentally tough. You just got to dig down. Obviously, it wasn't what I wanted, and I'm not going to lie and say that it wasn't heartbreaking and that it didn't crush me. It still hurts to think about it now, and I'm sure. By next year, it's still going to hurt to think about it, but I know that I'm mentally tough, and I went out and I battled and I wrestled with all my heart, so I have nothing to be ashamed of.
Have you dealt with that at all yet, seriously?
Not yet, no, to be honest. Just kind of pushed it off to the side, wanted to go out here and end on a high note and have fun.
When you think back on the last 4 years, what kind of gives you the most pride about what you've been able to accomplish? Is it going to state 4 times, winning 2 medals, being a runner-up. I mean, there's a long list of things you've done. I know you won't have a banner with your face hanging in the room, but when it comes down to it, there's not a lot of guys who've achieved the things you've achieved in Atlantic,
Right.
title or not.
No, I mean, I can't thank my family and my coaches enough. They've all helped me achieve all of those things, all the wins, all the medals, just, but those are all materialistic things. The thing I'm most proud of is being able to wrestle for Coach Duff. He's taught me more life lessons than I can even imagine or explain. And, I love the guy to death. He's like a father figure to me, and that's what I'm most proud of, is being able to wrestle for him.
Congratulations on a great career.
Thank you.